Hi there, welcome back to Black Cat Folk Magic. All kind people are welcome here. I'm really excited to do this reading today because this is the first one I've done in a really long time. Thank you for your patience. I have been a little distracted, but I'm getting back to the things that matter, you know. And thank you for joining me here on this beautiful East Tennessee morning. My little crow army is, you hear them in the background. My cat Howie's around. I'm hearing some woodpeckers. They sound like monkeys. This is a friendly place to be right now, and I'm really grateful for it. Look at it, the hills of East Tennessee, right? Okay, so let's get into our collective reading this morning. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Judgment card, which makes perfect sense. All right. Let's keep going. We have the Emperor. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay, I heard discernment. We have the Lovers. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah, this makes complete sense. This is the universe talking to me, but it's also talking to us as the collective because, energy doesn't single us out. That's not how it works. And so the message here is about facing a truth, about, the chickens are coming home to roost. Things will be revealed, truths will be told, that sort of thing. Okay, so we have this Emperor card and we have this Queen of Swords. So, yeah, you're becoming wiser and you're becoming aware of more information that will lead to better discernment on your part, okay? We have the Lover's card, which is a card about making decisions, but it's also a card about interpersonal relationships. And so I think there are going to be some decisions that you have to make coming up about your interpersonal relationships, who you give power to, who you lend power to, who you give energy to, and if they actually have your best interest at heart, okay? Let's see. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is talking about defending yourself. It's talking about feeling like you need to be on guard. And I think, this is a particularly good time to start assessing how you feel around people, how others make you feel. Do you feel like you need to be defensive around them all the time? Do you feel like they're not seeing you right now, actually seeing you? Do you feel like they refuse to hear you? If you are, that's probably a friendship or a situation, a relationship to evaluate more closely because it's not serving your highest purpose, okay? Okay, let's get some more cards for you. Let's get some advice, what we should be watching out for, that kind of thing. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. We have the King of Wands. Excuse the airplane. They're little hobbyists who fly these little tiny Cessna bumblebee looking things around my neighborhood all the time, and it's very loud and distracting. We have the Hermit. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Empress. Perfect. Okay, so, we're talking about fulfilling our own destinies, not being reliant on others, being our own heroes coming in, being our own true loves, being our own best friends, being our own best advocates, right? Okay. Because when we do that, that will give us the clarity and the wisdom to proceed how we're supposed to fulfill our purpose on this planet. Okay. We have the Hermit. This is a great time for introspection. Okay. Maybe we've spent a season, especially since it's summer and it's like we're being outdoorsy and, you know, we're more social in the summertime. Maybe this is calling us to pull back a little and retreat and do some introspection. Okay, we've given our energy to others for a season, and now it's the season to give energy to ourselves. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is about meeting all your own needs. This is about knowing that you can, knowing that you are the prize, knowing that you are the product. No one can take that away from you. You are the valuable thing in the equation, and no one can take that away from you. Okay, they can, you know, undervalue you. They can take you for granted, whatever it is, but that's on them. Because no matter if they undervalue you or value you appropriately, your value does not change. You are who you're supposed to be, and you're absolutely valuable as you are. So it's their loss, right? And then we have the Empress. The Empress is about being in your own power to bring forth your own abundance, and not just your own abundance, but abundance to others, abundance to those who care about you, abundance to the world around you, to your community. It's about fertility and new ideas and reaching forward and going beyond what you've already experienced and what you already know. This is a time for you to move inward so you can have a breakthrough. Okay? This is a very important time for you. And I think a lot of people are sort of afraid of shadow work, but we can't heal without that. We can't heal without our shadows. And so now's a good time to slow down a little bit and figure out what your next steps are. But also, it's a time to, remove the stains from your brain of the input that you got out there, or the people who tried to, put you in your place, or whatever it is. Now's a good time to rinse that off and start fresh. Excuse the airplane. And maybe think of it like those airplanes. It's really annoying and it's really loud and hard to ignore when it's over your head. But in a moment, it'll pass, right? In a moment, it'll be gone. And then you'll be back to your silence, to the sound of your crows, to the sound of your cat, to the sound of your red-shouldered hawk. And you'll know that it all worked out okay. All right, I hope this helped you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will be back soon, I promise. Take care. Bye-bye.